It's because of this story that we're talking about in the Times, how to be a big success in business with Meghan.
I know.
She's back.
I mean, I have not got any animus against Meghan at all. I'm not somebody who wants to jump on the let's give Meghan a good bashing bandwagon. Why would I? There's no need to, really, because she sets herself up time and time again.
She does it herself.
It's just not necessary to say anything nasty about why would you need to? It's such a shame, I think, that she didn't just have a private life, which is what she said she wanted to do, and just get on with it, have a lovely time with her lovely husband and her gorgeous children, those picturesque chickens, all that lovely foliage and all those charming wildflowers, and just hike and, hang out with her mates. But unfortunately for her, she keeps on showcasing this private life. And somehow or other, I think most people are just not buying it.
So she's got, after the Netflix series, With Love, Meghan, this is also now a podcast that she's doing.
And it's with female entrepreneurs, and it's, who've founded huge businesses, and it's meant to be, she says, candid conversations with amazing women who've turned dreams into realities and scaled small ideas into massively successful businesses. Well, her business began with a terrible own goal when she gave it America Riviera Orchard as a trade name and had to change it almost immediately to, I think, is it called now As Ever or something like that?
Yeah, it is called As Ever.
As Ever. So that was a mistake. Anyway, maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. I'm not going to knock it before we've even heard it.
But really? Do you have... Well,
you just have.
Yeah, it sounded like it. I could hear the nails going in.
It might be interesting. There's a chance.
When it comes to the series, though, with Love, Meghan, you've done your own little version, and I shouldn't say little because it's got quite a lot of views on your YouTube channel. Here's a clip of the latest episode of With Love, Vanessa.
And then I think just for the final touch, my wonderful range of petals, which is £20 a box. Just take a few of the blue, a few of the pink, and we'll simply elevate. And I think for my grandchildren, AJ 5 and Cecily 2, they will see this platter as a warm, welcoming, fruit and vegetable, eggy, pruny embrace saying, Grandma loves you.
Thank you.
Need an eggy pruny embrace?
Well, I don't know if anyone needs one, but I just felt that, until Netflix does pay me £80 million to make With Love, Vanessa, I ran out of fruit because those fruit platters are damned expensive. I had an apple, an orange and a bit of cucumber. Then in the end, I put some spaghetti hoops on, some baked beans, a few dried prunes, a couple of eggs to just pad it out a bit because it's expensive, it's pricey.
I haven't seen Meghan's show, but the elevate, is that from...
She's all about elevating. Just taking the ordinary and elevating. And also, she's always selling something, in particular these dried flower petals, which will be 20 quid a pop.
Are they edible?
Well, every time I've sprinkled and then tried to eat the stuff afterwards when we finish the filming, I can't eat it with all those dried petals all over. It's really horrible.
I love it. And you've got more episodes on your YouTube.
I taped episode 3 yesterday afternoon.
Brilliant.
I elevate the Po Noodle.
Yeah.
Is that pot noodle?
Pot noodle, yes.
I thought that was brilliant, but she will hate that mockery. Because you do it with a smile and a laugh.
I don't even mention her. I hope she'll enjoy it.
But
Take it as a tribute.
she takes herself too seriously.
I don't think so, Vanessa, somehow.
No.
In a world saturated with opinions, it takes courage to speak your truth. Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the one place where we set the record straight. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has consistently demonstrated this courage, using her platform to advocate for social justice, gender equality and mental health awareness. Yet her powerful voice often attracts unwarranted criticism. British broadcaster Vanessa Feltz recently criticised Meghan's new podcast series. This attack reveals more about Feltz's own insecurities than Meghan's character. It underscores the relentless scrutiny faced by women, particularly women of colour. Vanessa Feltz's recent diatribe against Meghan Markle left many bewildered. It reeked of a desperate attempt to discredit a woman who has consistently used her platform for good. Feltz accused Meghan of being out of touch and self-absorbed. She ridiculed Meghan's podcast Archetypes as self-indulgent. The irony was not lost on many. Feltz, who shares her own opinions, seemed to take issue with Meghan doing the same. Feltz's attack backfired, with many expressing support for Meghan and denouncing Feltz's negativity. This backlash highlighted the unfair scrutiny Meghan faces and a rejection of outdated narratives. Meghan's podcast, Archetypes, is a testament to her commitment to amplifying women's voices and challenging societal norms. The series delves into the historical and cultural stereotypes that have long been used to define and limit women. Through intimate conversations with a diverse range of guests, Meghan explores how these labels impact women's lives, careers, and self-perception. This is not new territory for Meghan. Long before her time as a working royal, she was a vocal advocate for gender equality. From her work with the United Nations to her powerful essay for Elle magazine, she has consistently used her voice to challenge gender bias and empower women. Archetypes is simply the latest iteration of this ongoing commitment. The podcast has been praised for its insightful discussions, its diverse range of guests, and its exploration of complex and nuanced issues. It has provided a platform for women from all walks of life to share their stories, challenge stereotypes, and inspire others. This is the power of archetypes. It dismantles limiting labels and allows women to define themselves on their own terms. What makes Vanessa Feltz's criticism of Meghan Markle particularly ironic is her own history of using her platform to discuss her personal life and experiences. Feltz, a seasoned broadcaster and media personality, has built a career on sharing her thoughts, opinions, and even intimate details about her relationships and personal struggles. From her radio shows to her television appearances, Feltz has never shied away from using her voice to discuss matters close to her heart. Yet she seems to take issue with Meghan doing the same, accusing her of being self-absorbed and out of touch. This hypocrisy reveals a double standard that women, particularly those in the public eye, often face. Feltz's comments expose a deeper issue, the discomfort some feel when women, especially women of colour, refuse to conform to societal expectations. Meghan, by daring to control her own narrative and use her platform to amplify important issues, challenges the status quo. This, unfortunately, can attract negativity from those who feel threatened by such boldness and authenticity. To dismiss Meghan Markle as simply a celebrity is to disregard the significant positive impact she has had on a global scale. From her advocacy for gender equality and mental health awareness to her support for charitable causes around the world, Meghan has consistently used her platform to make a difference. Her work with organisations like World Vision, the United Nations Women and SmartWorks has brought attention to critical issues and inspired countless individuals to take action. Her commitment to uplifting communities, particularly those that are marginalised and underserved, is undeniable. Meghan's influence extends far beyond her charitable endeavours. Her very presence as a biracial woman in the British royal family challenged long-held traditions and sparked important conversations about race, identity and representation. Her decision to step back from her senior royal role, though met with mixed reactions, demonstrated her commitment to prioritising her own well-being and that of her family. In a world where women are often expected to prioritise everyone else's needs above their own, this act was a powerful statement of self-love and self-preservation. It is crucial to recognise that the criticism directed at Meghan Markle is not an isolated incident. It is, unfortunately, part of a larger pattern of systemic bias and misogyny that women, particularly women of colour, face when they dare to challenge the status quo. The media plays a significant role in perpetuating these harmful narratives. From the relentless scrutiny of Meghan's every move to the often negative and misleading headlines, the media has contributed to a climate of hostility and judgment. This constant barrage of negativity takes a toll both emotionally and psychologically. It is imperative that we move beyond simply calling out individual instances of bias and address the systemic issues at play. This requires a fundamental shift in the way we consume and engage with media. We must demand better from the outlets we rely on for information, holding them accountable for perpetuating harmful stereotypes and biases. In the face of unwarranted criticism and negativity, it is essential to rally around women like Meghan Markle who are using their voices to create positive change. We must reject the attempts to silence, discredit and diminish their contributions. Instead, let us amplify their voices, celebrate their achievements and stand in solidarity with them as they challenge the status quo. This is not just about defending one individual, it's about creating a world where all women feel empowered to speak their truth, pursue their passions and make a difference without fear of judgment or reprisal. Let us be inspired by Meghan's resilience, her unwavering commitment to her values, and her refusal to be silenced. Let her experience serve as a reminder that we must continue to challenge injustice, dismantle systems of oppression, and create a more equitable and just world for all. In a world that often tries to dim their light, let us be the ones who choose to shine a spotlight on the incredible work women are doing every day to make the world a better place.